check to pay for the damages. And that therefore no one really minds. So you might be thinking, surely no one this destructive, this psychopathic, this weird would ever have an influence of power or responsibility in this country. Well, sadly you'd be very wrong indeed. So until fairly recently, until July of this year, June of this year, our Prime Minister, David Cameron, our Chancellor, Head of the Finances, George Osborne, our former Mayor of London, now Foreign Secretary, Boris Johnson, were all in this club at the same time. So that tells you a bit about, how this country really works. But aside from that, actually, to be very clear, Oxford, the Burlington Club does still exist, but it only has 2 members nowadays. It's a very unfashionable thing to be a part of because you're associated with, horrid behaviour. But actually, Hertford College has actually led the way in making Oxford much more inclusive to people from a wide range of backgrounds. They launched something called the Hertford Scheme in 1967, where they reached out to people from state schools, people from poor areas.
Anyway, we're going to move on, guys.
Standards, but actually standards went up. So it turns out that people from poor backgrounds are actually not stupid, which was news not to in the 60s, rather worryingly. So also near here, we have the Turf Tavern. You can see the passage to it just there. Turf Tavern is quite the pub. It has lots of very historical and famous things have happened here. So before we go on, do you have any Australians in the audience? No? Oh, what a shame. So a man called Bob Hawke was a Rhodes Scholar in this university quite a long time ago. And he went, in the Turf Tavern, he set the world's records for the fastest times drinking yards of ale. That's 2.5 pints. He did it in 11 seconds. This man then went on to become the Prime Minister of Australia. And he cited his ability to drink beer as probably the #1 thing which endears him to a nation of beer drinkers like Australia. Another thing that happened here, do you have any Americans here? We must have a few. Any Americans? Yep. So Bill Clinton, when he was a Rhodes Scholar, also drank at the Turf Tavern. And it was the Turf Tavern where Bill Clinton famously did not inhale marijuana. Right, okay, we're now going to move on to the Bodleian Libraries. Now, where are the Bodleian Libraries? You have to remember, it's still a working library.